So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
How do you feel in this way? Coming after you.
Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack, and today I have taken a break from my absolute marathon of Guild Wars 2 and Final Fantasy VII to bring you an NU match against a guy called TheJustindy. Now, you may have noticed that I am using the same exact team as I was before in the previous battle, except this time I have swapped Fat Gardevoir for the Great Taste of Gardevoir Classic. And the reason for that is Grumpig is PU, whereas Gardevoir has to be an NU, because its usage stat is pretty high, and other than that, they have the same exact move pool on this set, same stat spread, same EV spread, same nature, all that. It's the same build. They even have the same base stat on speed, which makes it really useful. And this is, as I said before, the Troll Scarf set. But the main difference is Gardevoir has a much better special attack stat and a really amazing ability in Trace, which we will see come into play later on. Now, the reason that I'm still using the same team, whereas normally I switch my teams up, is because I've been trying really hard to get a Clang sweep. So I'm calling this the quest for the Clang sweep, because I really want to get a sweep with Eviolite Clang. I've gotten it maybe 3 or 4 times. I've actually swept the team with them, but each time somebody has left the game like way too early. They were like, okay, you killed 2 of my Pokemon, I have 4 left, and there's no way I can stop this, so I'm just gonna run, which is no fun, of course, no fun to watch that. And then other ones happen on the Battle Simulator Pokemon Showdown, so that's not fun to watch either because it's ugly. So I'm trying to get one on an NU battle, although I haven't really been playing Pokemon too often like I normally do. So you know, we'll see what happens with that. Maybe one day I'll get that sweep, but also maybe not. Everybody else is exactly the same. And on his team, he's got a Pichu, which is very interesting, Raticate, which is a huge threat, Torterra, who's a huge threat, Lapras, who I actually find to be a very disappointing Pokemon. I never see Lapras really get to do any work. I've tried it myself, and I've never really felt threatened by any opposing Lapras. Wigglytuff, who's actually a pretty underrated Pokemon in my opinion, great support move pool, and a Corphish, which I'm not really sure what to expect from. I think that thing might be like a Dragon Dance, because I know Crawdaunt is a Dragon Dancer, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to lead off with Gardevoir to just kind of scout out what he wants to do, and if he has an important lead, maybe like Wigglytuff, I could cripple him with the Choice Scarf. But he leads off with Pichu, and I decided to stay in because I assume this thing's got to be like a Fear build. Fear being Focus Sash, Endeavor, Quick Attack, Rattata, and that's pretty much what he is, although whatever he is, whatever like version of it he's running, he's kind of doing it wrong, because he does have the Fake Out, he does have the Endeavor, and he does have the Quick Attack, but it's just not enough. I had a feeling that even if he did carry the Quick Attack, I was going to be able to live it because it's freaking Pichu. So I just go ahead and finish off his Pichu. I'm kind of scratching my head, like I have no idea what he was trying to do there, but it didn't work, and Gardevoir is still alive. Low on life, but not out. But now his Raticate is out, and that kind of forces me to switch, because I know that it carries the Sucker Punch, and he's just going to slam my Stun Fist with a Facade, do just about half, and I opt to get my Stealth Rocks up here. Maybe it would have been smarter to go for the Earth Power in this case, and just burn down some of his health and stuff, but I actually wasn't sure how much life Stun Fist was going to live that Facade with, so I decided to get the Stealth Rock up. Also, hopefully, maybe it would have gone for the Sucker Punch or something for some reason, but anyway, on the second turn, I'm going to hope that I live, and I do, get the Pain Split off, because, you know, I'd love to have my rocks up. I just wanted to make sure that rocks were up, especially because Lapras is on the team and stuff like that, but, so I am going to get a decent chunk of damage on him, even though the health I get back isn't going to be enough to help me live. I potentially could have switched into Clang here to resist the Facade, but I just really want to keep him at full health, but I am slowly whittling him down. Now I'm going to go into Revenge Kill with my Choice Scarf Magmar, and unfortunately I misclicked and hit the Hidden Power Grass here. What I should have hit was Psychic, because Psychic definitely would have taken him out. He lives with a tiny sliver of HP, which is super unfortunate. And that misclick is going to cost me my Magmar, although I have finally whittled down his Raticate, which is good, but that was a pretty dangerous little situation we have with that Raticate. So the fact he took out 2 Pokemon, not really looking too good. So I'm going to go in, he goes into his Lapras, and that immediately is good for me, because I went into my Gardevoir, and I get to trace his Water Absorb ability, which is awesome, because I don't think he noticed that I hit the water absorb, that I grabbed that off him, because he goes for the waterfall and I'm going to get some health back. And that's why I love Trace. It's just so good. Things like this happen all the time when I'm using it. Now, I tricked him my Choice Scarf on that turn, and although Wigglytuff probably would have been the better option for the trick, I do know that Lapras is always going to be either like a support-ish kind of tanky build set, or it's going to be a Dragon Dancer, and either way it's not going to appreciate a Choice Scarf in that case. So he goes into his Corphish, and luckily on the double switch I went into Glang, and that allows me to get off my Gear Shift, but unfortunately he goes into Torterra, and Torterra was kind of a factor that I totally overlooked, because I don't really have anything that's going to be able to one-hit KO Torterra, and he's going to be able to hit me with super effective stab Earthquake. So I'm just going to go for the Gear Grind here, see if I can just possibly get some damage, and he decides to stay in and go for the Rock Polish rather than the Earthquake right away, which is the smart move, because he takes that with about half remaining, and he is going to one-hit KO me with this Earthquake. I was thinking maybe I could live it. I knew he was going to outspeed me, but I was hoping, I was like, if I could just survive this with a tiny sliver of HP, I'll be able to sweep this team. But nope, I didn't do any damage calcs or anything, so I'm still kind of learning how bulky Clang is. But anyway, I'm going to go into Mantine, hoping that he'll overpredict and go for the Earthquake again on, like, trying to hit somebody on the switch. But no, he just goes straight for the Stone Edge. Bad play on my part. And I'm going to lose my fourth Pokemon to a bad mistake. So now I only have 2 Pokemon left already. Really not looking good. So I'm going to do what I should have done to begin with, not throwing away my Mantine, go into my Simisage. Because he doesn't have any super effective attacks, I resist both of his stabs. He's forced to go for the Stone Edge, which I am going to live. And I'm going to go for the Seed Bomb, just a neutral Seed Bomb. This is a Choice Bandit. Simisage, of course, that's going to KO. So he's down, and he's going to go back into his Wigglytuff. And I thought that was kind of weird, because the Monkey Trio does carry fighting attack, so I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he knew I was Choice Bandit, but anyway, I'm going to switch back into my Gardevoir, because although I don't have my Trick Scarf anymore, I can actually still just totally cripple this thing, because I also carry the Taunt. Like I said, this thing is a complete troll, so I'm going to go ahead and taunt him. And I know Wigglytuff pretty much runs nothing but support. He does try to go for the Thunder Wave on this turn. I'm really, really glad I was able to prevent that, because the Thunder Wave at this point would have been very detrimental. So might as well just go ahead and peg him with a Psychic. Why the hell not? And on this turn he goes for the Endeavor, but hilariously I still have less HP than him after that Psychic, so the Endeavor does nothing. So at this point I'm going to switch out and try to scare him out again with the Simisage. And this is just a prime opportunity for Simisage to get a kill, because no matter what he switches in, or if he decides to stay in, something's going to die to a Seed Bomb here. He's only got 2 Pokemon left besides Wigglytuff, and both of them are weak to Grass. So going to go ahead and Seed Bomb him. And of course it is going to one-hit KO the Corphish, which I'm kind of disappointed about, because I wanted to see what this thing might be carrying. Again, I assume it's a Dragon Dancing set, but I don't know. So he goes into his Lapras, and I didn't really want to lose my Simisage just because it does have the superpower, which you want to hit KO Wigglytuff really easily. So I am going to go into Gardevoir just in case he wanted to go for that Waterfall again. Although I doubt he would have against my Simisage, but he actually goes for the Dragon Dance, which I thought was kind of weird because he's Choice Scarfed. Maybe he forgot he was Choice Scarfed. But now me, stupid me, or maybe he predicted what I'm about to do. Stupid me, I go for the Style Points on this turn. And I'm going to taunt him, and I'm like, haha, I'm going to get you to struggle to death just because I can, and I'm a douchebag. So I go for the taunt, and I totally forgot that struggle is actually boosted by attack boosts. So he's sitting at like, what, +3 or 4 now, so he's going for the super powerful struggles, which are doing like a third damage to me, which is pretty impressive. And even worse, he's actually going to live this Psychic, and going to be able to struggle one more time with his super Dragon Dance struggles. Which is, you know, that's what I get for showing off, but it doesn't end up mattering too much, because I do end up living with a tiny sliver of health, and I still get my Style Points for getting him to struggle to death, because I'm an asshole. And all he's got left is Wigglytuff, who I don't actually believe has any direct damaging moves. I think he only has Counter and Endeavor, and obviously Endeavor's going to do nothing, and I don't carry any physical attack, so just to make sure he doesn't pull any Power Hack shenanigans or something. I don't really know what he could have done at this point. Maybe he had Toxic or something, doubt it, but just in case, I am going to go for the Taunt and prevent him from really doing anything, and that's going to pretty much be the game. I think, yeah, he lives this one with a Sliver. A lot of living on a Sliver in this one, but of course Counter doesn't do anything because I have a Psychic, and this turn is going to be the game. So, thank you for playing Justindy. Sorry it took me so long to post this match. I know you were really looking for it, but there it is. I do upload tons and tons and tons of other videos, so it's not just Pokemon, so it takes me a while to get to my Pokemon stuff. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Now, you may have noticed that I switched back to my old style of being really long-winded about my team descriptions and stuff like that. I asked you guys if you liked the quicker commentary style in the last video, and a vast majority of you said no, which I was kind of surprised about. I thought you guys would like the faster paced commentary and not really worrying about talking about the team details and whatnot, but turns out you guys really like the whole team breakdowns and me going in depth about what I'm doing and why, which I find awesome. So I'll just keep on doing that. Now, if you have the opposite reaction where you like the faster pace style, then this is now your turn to speak up. And if it turns out that there's a lot from column A and a lot from column B, some people like fast, some people like more thoughtful commentary, then I'll try to find it like a sweet middle ground. But until next time, guys, go ahead and hit the like button. If you did like the video, you can go ahead and check out JustinDy's channel in the description, and I will see you guys later.